My real estate journey began when I was 21 years old. And if you had told younger me at that time that I would be at this stage in my career and in front of you all, I don't know that I would have believed you. I grew up in Northern California as a daughter of a hardworking middle-class immigrant family. I'd always loved real estate, but my talent in music led me to perform as a singer all over the world. While I was at UCLA on a music scholarship, I ended up breaking up with my college boyfriend during my senior year. Remember this? He comes up later. I woke up the next morning, realized I really didn't have any plans on what I was going to do for a career, but that I didn't want to do music. I wanted something that tested my mind and my entrepreneurial spirit. Some girls dream about being a doctor or a lawyer, a teacher or a pop star. I wanted to be a tough bitch in a boardroom, negotiating deals in a pencil skirt. I knew no one in Los Angeles, no one in real estate. I was starting from scratch as much as anyone could ever start from scratch. So I applied for any job in real estate that I could find. And I was grateful to receive 2 paying job opportunities. I was though drawn to an agent who had a lot of charisma and was one of the top luxury agents in Los Angeles. He offered me an internship, so non-paying, picking up orchids, picking up dog poop, doing all that kind of grunt work that you see in the movies. That being said, I knew that the experience and the knowledge I would get inside the world of luxury real estate would be invaluable. I finally got my license and started selling, and in my first 6 months as a licensed agent, I had 4 $3 million plus listings in Beverly Hills with the help of my mentor. I worked in the office late every night at a desk I shared with 2 other agents, found ways to be creative in our business, and 2 years later, I was ranked one of the top agents company-wide, over 12 offices. Ever since then, I have been one of the top agents in Los Angeles and in the world. I thought long and hard about what I was going to say to all of you and how I could impart a bit of my journey and tried and true practices to help you succeed. At the end of the day, it starts with the fire and the passion inside each of you. I will be blunt and I will be honest. To succeed at a very high level in this business is not easy. We are in a highly competitive world where the era of the part-time real estate agent is over. But with determination, work ethic, and ingenuity, all of us can do it. So with that, here are the 5 ethos I would like to share with you that will help propel you forward in your business and have had a pivotal role in my success. Work ethic. One of the perks of this business is not having set hours. One of the downside in this business is not having set hours. If you're not forced to clock in and clock out, unfortunately, I see a lot of agents who lose track of what they're actually prioritizing and spending their time on. So one of the exercises I do with agents that I onboard is I actually have them create a business plan and sit down and track what they do every single day. For the most part, most of the agents that I've seen, unfortunately, do not perform as well as they think. So from the morning you wake up to the moment you go to bed, if you're not spending, in my opinion, 5 to 6 hours on what I would call money-making activities, farming, networking, cold calling, whatever it is you do to build your business and to grow, contracts, showings. If you're not spending at least 6 hours in our business doing those activities, you're already behind the most diligent agents in our business. Authenticity. Being your truest version of yourself gives you freedom, power, and energy that is frankly quite refreshing in a sea full of salespeople. And in a sea full of agents, you have to find a way to stand out. Ask yourself what you're naturally good at, what you're happiest doing in our business, and what type of clients you connect with the most. And lean in. I'll give you an example. I am not your open house girl. I have a hard time sitting in a house for 3 hours, asking you what kind of dog you have and where you like to go drink coffee, right? But 2 agents on my team are incredible at it. And they can somehow get people to open up in a way that I couldn't, if I'm gonna be honest, and even get their social security numbers basically out of them. But what I've realized is being the most authentic version of yourself is really how clients can connect to you, right? And at the end of the day, Real estate is a people business. It's a relationship business. We just happen to sell homes. Resilience and determination. This business is not easy, as I said before, but being determined, having consistency, and endeavoring through difficult things is what leads to results. When I started out, I dreaded having confrontational conversations. And last time I checked, this business is literally built on having uncomfortable conversations. I had to learn, I had to suck it up and grow from each one. In life, half of what stands in our way is our own thinking. But my determination and resilience helped me overcome this fear along many others. The fear of rejection, the fear of loss. But being tireless in our pursuit to grow and evolve is what keeps us moving forward. In a business that continues to evolve, we have to be open to evolve with it. That means diligently dedicating time to our systems and new technologies so we don't just stay relevant, we become top agents. Integrity. This is one of my most important tenets. In life and in business, I'm driven each day and in each deal to choose the right path. It's not usually the easy one. I will be honest, I have probably foregone at this point millions of dollars in commission choosing the right thing. But I truly believe that good energy comes back to good people. In fact, we attract it. The majority of my business each year is referral. I have built a Rolodex of loyal clients who know this about me and trust me as a true advisor in real estate, not just a transactional real estate agent. In negotiations, listing appointments, and even simple interactions about real estate, I know that I am speaking from the heart. I know that I am speaking from a place of integrity and honesty, not to buy the listing or the client, but to give honest advice. And I truly believe, especially at the luxury level, they can see right through the bullshit. Entrepreneurship. I encourage each of you to view your real estate career as a bona fide business. It's easy to get lost in the transactional nature of our business, but if you build systems, brand yourself and your business, and build a steady pipeline of referrals, you will be able to create a business that has longevity, even in the most turbulent ups and downs that any market will inevitably face. Selling luxury real estate and breaking into our industry is not so much about the actual real estate you sell. It's not about who you know, it is about your mindset. You need to be a luxury brand in order to have a luxury brand. One of the key differences in building a luxury real estate business is our high standards for everything that we do. From our branding, our marketing, and every point of the sales process and marketing process, everything we do is white glove. I have some of my best team members here today, actually, and they know how anal, basically, I am about every step of the process. But that shows through to the clients, and a lot of the times that's why they hire us. They know that every house, especially the staged ones, are going to come with a fully stocked fridge, all front label facing with favorite beverages. They know that we're going to be there 15 to 20 minutes prior to set up the house with candles, music, flowers. Last week it was raining, one of the very few days it was raining in Los Angeles, and I saw that the pillows were all blown out. So I ran into the rain with no umbrella and I straightened up all the pillows outside. These are just some examples of that white glove service, the attention to detail, the care in our business that you have to give. You know, we never show a house, we never send anyone to a house, client or agent, without somebody who's a representative from our team. And one of my most, I would say, specific pet peeves is that the lights have to be on in the house at all times until the close of escrow. Just because I've seen literally deals happen because buyers didn't recognize the house because all the lights were off and the staging was off. It's really an amazing thing to see that type of experience come through. If you change the way you look at your real estate business to be more like a luxury service or good throughout each step of your business, your brand becomes a luxury brand and one that is marketable and unique to the client experience. I have a builder, for example, who has $500,000 one-bedroom condos. In our market, that is an entry-level product. He sees the work ethic and the luxury presentation we put together for all of our clients and all of our showings, the whole showing experience, so much so that I currently have one of his $20 million listings also on the market. One of the most important ways to accelerate the growth of your business and caliber of luxury listings is to collaborate with other agents and other people in the real estate business. I am here in my career due to, in part, to the associations and relationships I have made and have been lucky to make. My mentor is still one of the top agents in the world, and while we are no longer at the same brokerage, we continue to collaborate on deals together, and our relationship as dear friends is one that I would never give up. I know that the knowledge I garnered as a proverbial sponge was priceless and is why I'm here in my career today. So I told you at the beginning to remember that guy, right? In May of 2020, when we were in the beginning madness that was unfortunately the COVID pandemic, I received a listing opportunity for a $23 million property in Santa Ynez, a beautiful area near Santa Barbara, roughly 1.5 hours away from LA. I took the opportunity to represent the property, and as I do all things, I committed myself to the project wholeheartedly. I spent 5 days overnight in the area overseeing the prep, the staging, photography, and videography of this listing. A process that was very difficult because I sent furniture back the first 2 days because it just wasn't right. As it was the height of lockdown, besides the overcooked burger I could get from my hotel, when I got there every night at 7 p.m., my dining options were very limited. By the way, food is very important to me, so if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that. So I called the only person I knew in the area, that ex-boyfriend. He answered and quickly invited me over for jamon iberico and a drink. 3 months later, he proposed. I'm married now, so. 3 months after that, I sold that property, one of the highest residential sales in history for the area. Real estate has its ups and downs and is not for the faint of heart, but I stand in front of you today as someone who can genuinely say that real estate has given me everything in my life that I hold dear. And since I'm clearly not afraid of a challenge, I rejoin the pursuit of many of you in this room. I've decided to expand into Santa Barbara and Montecito, a market that I have to break as a new kid on the block. I will have all the same things, I will have all the same difficulties as before. I will have to market, network, farm, and build a pipeline of new clients and business in a new market. But I'm confident in knowing that my ethos, practice, and enthusiasm for our business will give me the tools to succeed. The Los Angeles market is highly active and continues to create more opportunities for transactions and growth in markets like Cabo. I'm grateful to be speaking to all of you in such a beautiful setting with, again, such wonderful hosts. I hope that you all leave today after hearing the rest of our fabulous speakers and having networked and collaborated with our colleagues and peers, feeling impassioned and emboldened to continue to set the standard for our real estate industry. If your goal is to break into the luxury market, I know that with confidence in the 5 ethos I mentioned, along with surrounding yourself and collaborating with luxury agents in your market, you too will pave a meaningful path in this business. The fact that you're all here today on a Saturday shows your commitment to your business and our craft. And I hope that you continue to endeavor for greatness. As I said, real estate is a bountiful gift, and it can change your life the way it has changed mine.